And we can see them in play here on recharge as well. Shock rifle is going to be the weapon of the day. We see it picked up right off the spawn. Definitely a huge factor. Not as much like a change to that weapon, but still a strong contender.
Yeah, still a strong weapon now. I can't wait to see if we get any pop-off moments. Speaking of, right off the bat, I thought that was the shock rifle, but it was just a BR to open
Just a
up.
BR.
Recharge, as you see a double cap for QI right off the rip. They're looking for a triple, trying to siege out this B stronghold. Unfortunately, though, they lose out on 2 in that duo. So Putnam City on the back foot right off the hop. You see Commando picked up from player on screen. Is Revolution now trying to hold over towards A as Putnam looking for their second stronghold. Big slide right here for Kensei, but beaten down by Sensei.
What a huge win there, because now we see that QI maintained that zone control. B was the zone that was being flipped at the moment, and then the win comes through. So QI holding on to the B and C. Right now they have 2 zones capped. They're going to be going up 1 second at a time. They need to hit that 250 mark to take the win. And I have to tell you, Colin, when it comes down to strongholds, it is the easiest mode for a comeback, and that's what Putnam City is looking to do.
It is. You set up a crossfire. You set up a good, strong double hill setup, and this could be a full rollover here inside this map, number 1, depending on what way you get. If you want that comeback, it is totally doable. But you see QI now kind of flipped around on the back foot, down 50, or up 32 to 17. Now looking to fight from that A stronghold, working into command center. You have active camo coming up in 10, but Sensei not going to be able to get his hands on it just yet. A couple fights going on at Energy Sword and a 1-for-1 trade. Putnam City going to look to give up this C stronghold for now. It looks like that active camo was picked up. Big gunfight going on over towards C.
Oh, man.
It still looks like QI will walk away with the stronghold now. CA cap.
I love that last second grenade going out, finding its mark, and we're looking at a very close game, and especially with A now needing to be won over by Putnam City so they can stay in this game, but no, they get taken down. Instead, they do see through completion that seaside capture. The fight is just rotating sections of the map, as now we see a player from QI hopping onto B, seemingly uncontested. They get a nice smooth capture, and here comes that answer back. Kensei leading the way. He has 5 kills already on the board, looking to stack up on that number.
The Chalkman's gonna miss the shot with the shock rifle. Looks like Putnam, they want that A stronghold back. They're going to get the A stronghold and the B as C gets flipped over. Putnam now going to have that A-B control. QI gonna have to work through control center, take back this A stronghold. 1v1 on the inside. Artifact Kid not gonna win that out. A little bit of resurgence there from Putnam as a backup comes in strong. A 2-for-1 in the kill feed opens up the map a little bit now for QI to start working their way out. But Putnam, look at the way they're locking things down. They have full map control. They're not allowing QI to work off of these respawns. They get into the B stronghold, but now over towards A. Couple eyes onto this B stronghold. You see Zero on screen. Plasma pistol in hand. Working through Alley. Working through Red. And the plasma pistol hits the shot. The beat down. The finisher. They hold on for now a triple count.
Oh, and look how hard it is to approach against that plasma pistol. But he found a way. Artifact Kid gets the takedown before then trading out kills. But this triple cap is spelling trouble to QI because every second counts double when you have all 3 zones. So right now, they're just trying to find some spawn footing. But Bobo here at the top of control is not making it easy. Cleans up a nice double kill, and that's going to keep their team in the lead.
Nice nades there from Susage. Just not enough to stay alive. C's getting captured by Putnam, looking for a short-term triple cap for now as respawners from QI land over towards A. Energy Sword going to be picked up from Putnam. A lot of resources now for Putnam to put this one away. Here and now, active camo for Bobo. They don't know he's on A. Well, I guess they do. They're just not going to be able to see him right away. Beat down the help. Is it going to be enough?
Oh!
Not just yet
players.
as he gets away barely with his life. Still active camo alive, and it comes back with the energy sword. Putnam hold onto A. Another triple cap, 138 points for Putnam City, and they're looking for more.
And it might have taken them a little while to get warmed up in this game, but I tell you what, once they're heated up, they are going full speed ahead, already crossing that 150-point marker, almost approaching the 150-point mark right now. QI finding an answer back. They're not out of this just yet, but they need to get this footing on A. The shots are raining down. The kill comes through. 2 go down for Putnam. This is the chance now for QI, but they have to deal with a sword player. Oh no, Revolution is wreaking havoc with the triple kill at the back of C.
Shaky shots from QI, and they all go down. Energy sort of reaping its benefits of those one shots, Magic. And now, I mean, QI, they don't have any control of the map. You can see the resources that just keep being poured onto them from Putnam City. Non-stop active camo control, non-stop energy sword control. Chalkman can't hit shots with these shock rifles. It's just not enough. QI, they need to find an answer back soon. They need somebody to start stepping up into the slaying column. Only one player on double digits, the Chalkman, 10 and 13. Who's going to step up to back him up?
And you compare that to Putnam City, 3 players. They're sitting at 12, 14, and 16. Kensei trying to kind of catch up to that number, but still at an even 9 and 9. So all 4 players from Putnam City really putting the slays up on the board, leading to this map control. And now we're looking at the red zone. They're past the 200-point mark. They're closing in on the victory. Time is running out for QI. And now Artifact Kid with the camo might be their last hope, but no! He is taken down by a perfectly placed grenade from Zero.
This is where QI really needs to step up to the task. 225, only 25 points left for Putnam City to get this map won under their belts. You can see QI off the respawn. They put a lot of emphasis over towards A and B. They will flip that B zone, and Sausage there to get the rest on A. Lines up 2 with the grenade.
Okay.
A zone getting flipped over. They're not done just yet, QI. Can they make one of the biggest comebacks I've ever seen in Halo history?
If you're going to make a big comeback, it has to be this triple cap. This is beautiful and exactly what QI need. The question is it too little, too late? B gets flipped over. They still have that AC control, which if I'm picking 2 zones on the map to lock down, it has to be AC. B being so out in the open, hard to defend, but Putnam City need to find a breakthrough. They might have off of that kill. Oh no, sword player rounds the corner, but he's taken down as well. A is going to flip, and there's only 22 more seconds left for game number 1 to go to Putnam.
He's not looking up right now for QI. Halo, triple cap again, cemented for Putnam City. Still collecting points slowly but surely, but they don't want to give up B just yet. They pull all 4 players, push towards B. They shut down QI Halo. They take map number 1 by storm, and they defeat them on Recharge Stronghold, 250 to 85. They don't even let the Magic anywhere close to triple digits.
And you look at that score at the end of the day, and QI Halo scored most, if not like almost all of their seconds were off of that.
We could be seeing, but we're hopping into the map. It looks like it's going to be straight map number 2 for this best of 7. And when we talk about power weapons, you can't get enough of it on this map.
Oh no, 4 go down though for QI, and that means that all the power weapons are going to be in Putnam City's hands. That means the rocket launcher. There you go. You hear it fired right on cue. Thanks, rocket launcher. You also have the Bulldog now in the hands of Kensei, and you could even have a Stalker rifle. That's actually a really good trade though at the back of A or PD side, because that Bulldog now could flip hands, but off of the rip, Putnam City came out with a quick 4 down.
Quick 4 down, power weapons in their hands. A quick answer back from QI. They don't let it get too far out of their hands. They keep it reasonable, 6 to 7 off that break. So even though you go 4 down, only a 1 kill difference isn't too shabby from QI Halo. Now you see them all group up, little crossfire from over towards Shram. On site though, over towards B. Stronghold, you see Dark User take a couple one-on-ones. Revolution's gonna have to back up into PD. You can see QI now. I love this play from them, working together to work out of their spawn and taking these gunfights. A tie game until Revolution finds a beat down there. A trade possibly from Sausage. And yeah, we are staying even, Magic.
I mean, Chongman, you have to give credit, as well as Susage with the 6 and 3 right now. Both of them really leading the way for QI to stay in this game, and that's the composure we're looking for. Add to it this team fire that we're seeing over here in Tires. This is the formula for QI to come back in this game number 2, and right now, we're just a quarter of the way through the game. They have that slim 1-point lead, but look how grouped up they are, really covering for one another, really focused on the team fire, and if we can stay alive here. Artifact Kid is just hugging onto the plant, but no, here comes the rotation. It does get answered back, traded out. Watch out for those rockets, though. They're spawning now. Second round of rockets could very likely determine who takes the lead here, leading into the second half of the game.
Both teams just looking for Lisa, maybe a switch, a good break, anything that they could get their hands on. I mean, this is so scrappy for Slayer. After how controlled we saw that map number 1 from Putnam City, QI Halo are putting in the work to make sure that this doesn't go down 2-0. They are going to be down right now 21-17 as Sausage is going to find himself in a little bit of a sticky situation. Cleaned up bottom C stronghold and now working towards driveway. Putnam City really pushing QI Halo yet again against the ropes here in map 2, 22-17.
And this is the part where that composure needs to come into play because, you know, we're still in the early stages of this game, but a 5-point deficit starts to impact your mental. So let's see how QI can respond. It's going to be hard. Bobo now with the stalker rifle, finding his mark. He picks off one. He finds the back of the second. A double kill, and now it's starting to get dangerous because that 5-point lead now extended to 8.
Rocket launcher is just going to catch the Chalkman on rotation, trying to escape back to the team off respawn. Putnam City, I mean, it seems like as these games go on, Magic, they just get better and better as they warm up to these maps. Another collapse into the spawn of QI. They have it covered on both ends. The pinch is successful for a couple kills. A 2-for-1 on the inside going in favor of Putnam City. Around the back, you see Kensei looking to clean this one up, but it's going to be his teammate Bobo to finish off Sausage. Now the cleanup onto Artifact Kid. 1 and 9 for Artifact Kid. Not a strong map number 2. And Putnam City, they are letting them know right now. Kensei not afraid to take these duels. Flying out with those thrusters. And now a 10-point game, Magic. This one is starting to swing in favor of Putnam yet again.
Oh, let's see if Artifact Kid can stay alive and even more importantly come out with a kill, but no. And we have rockets, though, in a brief hold from QI. I saw a kill come through for them across the feed with the use of that rockets, but we're still looking at that 10-point game. Now, Susage is leading the way for QI Halo, sitting at 11 and 8, really trying to put out the work, but they need the help of their teammates, especially on this driveway push. You're in the low ground, but it's not enough. 3 go down, and now look at Artifact Kid in an almost unwinnable position with all of Putnam City chasing him down, hunting him down, and he tried to bail on that fight. No success.
There's just no escaping when you're trying to get away from Putnam City. You look at QI just trying to fight for their life. Now, excellent shots there from Chalkman, but it's just not enough. Another 3 down for QI Halo. Only 8 kills left, and Putnam City are going to go 2-0 inside of this grand final. Artifact Kid cleans up all the way over towards Pillars. Off to respawn QI, looking for some fights, and they're going to get it, just not going to go their way. Bobo and Zero yet again going to get a double kill. Now 45, make it 46. The shotgun is cleaning up. The Bulldog is barking, and Putnam are yelling for a win. The war cries can be heard all over the streets of this second map. And now 3 kills left coming in with the Bulldog. All 3 players left standing in the back, but here comes Putnam to put this one away. Unfortunately, QI, though, they don't want to give this up just yet. A couple kills go their way, and for Putnam City, they got to go back to the drawing boards, and they do. Off the respawn Magic, you can see a 2-for-1, or 1-for-1 at least for now. Only 1 kill left, and this could be it. Chalkman staying alive as long as he can.
They're trying to stay alive. They're getting a little string of kills here. I mean, they're looking at only 1 death, so they literally cannot trade on any of these kills. But I love the fight back from QI. Even if it doesn't pay off in this game, what a miracle comeback that would be. It is going to help them build momentum, but there comes the grenade to work your way towards a power-up. Maybe not spreading yourself so thin so that you can regroup and get ready for the second push. That's really going to be what we're looking for from QI.
Well, hopping on board with our map 3, we got Recharge, Oddball. Can QI Halo make the comeback again? Chalkman going for the shock rifle off the bat, just not hitting those shots when he really needs to. You see Bobo's going to grab that Oddball, pull it back towards Top Addict, and a couple of points now put on for Putnam City as QI Halo now looking to collapse on this objective. Putnam City racing to get back towards their teammate. A couple kills go through. You can see on the inside there, Bobo going big, holding on to this Oddball, and even slaying out two onto the other team. It's everything that Putnam City could ask for.
All right, well, Putnam City, they didn't have a great defensive hold, but it was enough to stop the first wave attack from QI. But here comes wave number 2. First player taken down. Now, that's called the breaking kill. The first kill in an initial engagement gives them the break, gives Putnam City now the numbers advantage. Going to help them. So QI, this is their chance to slow it down. They have the time to regroup. They need to be 4 strong. This is it. They have 2 down now for Putnam City. Now we see that tide shifting. Putnam on the run. QI closing in, but they need to deal with Zero. Zero is being a pesky takedown.
I love that call from Zero. Just slide in there, keep laying the damage down, but now it's Artifact with the shock rifle. And he lays down the law with that sniper. Finds 2, gets the oddball now for QI Halo. Mangler's going to be brought out by Revolution. It's been a while since I've seen that, but hey, I am ready for the chaos that's about to be brought onto the map. As now QI Halo 12 points strong, looking to tie things up versus Putnam. They have the rotation of the oddball, and Chonkman even cutting the rotations off too. Zero gets the break, but not for long. Still QI Halo holding on.
And look at right now, we see Chonkman is chasing down what I believe to be the new active camo player. It looks like he shut down, burning that camo, which is such a huge trade. Even though Chonkman goes down the process, if he can eliminate that power-up, it helps them to hold onto that oddball. But this Hail Mary grenade across the map, Zero is threading the needle.
Look at Chonkman just being such a nuisance off screen, always finding at least a crossfire to lay down a little bit of damage. Grapple hook up to the top. We got Bobo on screen, avoiding the shock rifle, dealing some damage with his BR, and gets away with his life. Still in control of the oddball right now is QI, but they're holding on as best as they can. The nade only good enough for 1 from Dark User. The break's going to come through from Putnam. Oddball control now as they're going to break yet again into the lead.
Okay, this push from Susage might be a little bit too early. 2 players are still being respawned, but it pays off because he gets the shock rifle and he lines up a beautiful... I take it back. You deserve all the credit for that play. And now a ninja as well. A perfect shock rifle and a ninja. But oh no, we have a player disconnect. So I think this game is going to have to be restarted. Unless it's just an observer glitch. But
so much just happened.
Yeah.
At once. I am just beside myself. That shock rifle shot from Sausage, then the ninja, just so much going on right now.
Wow.
Then now we need to pay attention to QI with this player disconnect. What is going to happen for the rest of this game? It seems like they're still going to play it out, Magic, as the oddball is still being played. Zero catching Artifact Kid on the entry towards red. Oddball still in the hands of Putnam City. It may be playing out the end of this round before they reset it, but QI Halo, this is not going to be good for them.
It's not a great play. They were a little bit down in points, but now being a player down on top of it, it's pretty desperate. But against all odds, though, QI still breaking that hold. They actually win back the oddball just in time. One more chunk of time from Putnam would be enough to seal away this first round. And here comes Sausage on the rotation, backing up the oddball holder. They're not looking to rotate. They're just holding ground. And there's that plasma pistol getting put to work.
This is the problem, though, with being a player down. As soon as Putnam find their resurfacing, they're able to use their numbers to battle back in, bully their way back in control of this oddball, and they even get the camo to help things out. So Putnam City, they strong-arm their way back into that oddball. They pick it up, and they win out on the first round here in oddball.
Well, whether that round is valid and we're continuing on or not, it was a good showing there from Putnam. I liked a few moments from QI, including that hold even after they were down a player was pretty impressive for them to continue adding points in the clock. But as we head into round number 2, all attention is focused on that camo, and it's not going to be a free pickup. Kills go on both sides, and it ends up in the hands of Bobo. If there's one player you don't want to see with the camo intact, if you're on the side of QI, you got to worry about Bobo.
Yeah, Dark User getting hunted as well. Goes for the ninja and almost actually gets the ninja, but it's an easy cleanup there for Zero after the beatdown comes through. You see the oddball is getting pressured out a little bit. Artifact Kid, though, going to get handled and dealt with, and a secondary, too, picked up from Bobo with the help of his grenade. Dark User, the only one left alive. Plasma pistol. Can you find the kill? No. Shut down yet again by Putnam City. winning out on their one-on-ones and now taking their lead up to 21 points in this round. QI Halo being a player down, it seems like this is just getting harder and harder as the game goes on.
It's going to be increasingly difficult. I don't see any reason why Putnam shouldn't go for that 100-0 on this second round with the player advantage and that first oddball control. QI, though, credit to them for still fighting it out and giving it their best shot against all odds. There are a couple more kills, though, going through, and it does look like the fourth player, it was a Darker User, if I'm not mistaken, was able to reconnect.
Yeah, so Chalkman back into this one. Gonna help out a little bit for QI Halo, but is it too little too late? 50 points down. It does seem like we're getting a call finally in our ears that this is going to be a map restart for going on this best of 7. So let's hop back into Recharge Oddball. Let's take a look and see if QI Halo can put it together.
Your eyes locked on that first as well as shock rifle. Now, I wouldn't encourage either team to go too quickly for the oddball. Ooh, I'd love to see the little remote detonation attempt there, shooting out the grenades for damage. Actually, 3 are going down now for Putnam. So QI, they have the map control. They can get some of those power-ups in their hands, and now might be their first opportunity to get a touch on the oddball. But I like the patience here because that camo is still up for grabs.
The camo is still up. Finally going to be popped by Artifact Kid. Going a little incognito now. See if you can work your way around. Oddball is going to be collected from Putnam for a quick second before Sausage going to drop on down. Artifact Kid
no.
with the... oh, no. With the active camo. I thought he was going to get the jump onto the player, but return to sender. Putnam shuts down the active camo. Now oddball control for the Chalkman, but can he stay alive? You see the rotation is going to be coming through, trying to stay away from these Putnam players. It's just not going to be enough to keep control for now.
Susage is the last one alive, and now that's the full team wipe. A great break here from Putnam City. They should be able to get the oddball and then hold that same spot, although grenades flying seemingly from everywhere. Not going to be an easy hold. Kensei is taken down, so that might be the breaking kill. Darker User gets credited with another takedown. We're looking at a little 2v2 happening in the middle of this 4v4. 2 more kills, though, for Putnam City. That's going to be enough.
The beatdown from Artifact Kid, keeping the oddball out of the hands of Putnam City. Plasma pistol, you don't see it coming.
There we go.
0 finishes off that one. Killing spree for the player on Putnam. 0 survivor now collecting some points. They see the lead change in favor of Putnam. 21-12. Shock rifle is going to be recovered for QI Halo now for the break. Excellent body shot, the finisher, and the double kill maybe. Sausage. A little bit of revenge there from Putnam, but QI, they hold on as best as they can.
Yes, Usage with the double kill plus assist. Beautiful play. And now we have the plasma pistol in action, but Artifact Kid does not connect on that crucial plasma pistol shot. And it's kind of a high risk, high reward. Once you charge it off, you need to hit that shot. Otherwise, the time switching weapons is going to come back to bite you.
Magic back and forth, haymakers thrown from both of these teams, break after break. Nobody solidifying a hold just yet. Putnam City, we know this team has a tendency to heat up throughout the halfway mark of this game, and here it might be 3 down for QI Halo. Putnam City hold strong for now, flip this lead, and they're looking to put this out of contention.
Darker User was trying to milk his life there. I respect the quick strategic retreat, but it wasn't enough. Now Artifact kills coming through, cleaning up, but that plasma pistol is going to find its mark. And if I'm not mistaken, there might be 2 players on Putnam, both with a plasma pistol in hand. That's a hard defensive line to break. Here comes the attack, though. A triple kill. That's it. QI Halo get the full team wipe. Now this is what we love to see from QI.
You ask for somebody to step up when Chalkman might not be slaying out as best as you can. Susage 11-8, putting on a show right now for QI Halo. Darker User, plasma pistol in hand, watching the pipes push. And he is going to let them know that they might back down for now. You got 14 seconds coming up on the active camo. The break from Putnam going to come first. They push through pipes. They find the kill, but the answer back is looking a little bit better for QI. Sausage is going to take down that first player. And it looks like Putnam, they did back down to grab those power weapons.
And even a great job there from Artifact Kid as well as Sussex to be able to kind of duck in the corner, recharge their shields, and get them back to full health before this re-engagement. And now we're seeing trading of kills back and forth, but QI are still winning out on the majority, although they lost the objective in the process. Darker User is trying to sneak away. And here comes the Putnam City on the response. Beautiful grenades coming out.
As the respawners from QI Halo look for that energy sword. A little bit of a scrappy fight going on. Back for that oddball. Still down for now. Zero Survivor is going to pick that one up. 2 players left alive right now from QI Halo to start this retake. Putnam City with the full setup in the corner. It's going to be Kensei. Turns around for the beatdown for 1. 2 kills to follow. 3 down yet again for QI Halo. Darker User trying to do as much as you can, but the shutdown for Putnam, and that's going to be more ball time for them.
And not just more ball time, but a lead change as well as Putnam City now take over the lead. There's only about time for QI Halo to make 1, maybe 2 pushes, but they get that first break kill. They get the numbers advantage. Chonkman, though, finds himself in low ground. He's going to come out with that assist. They still have the numbers advantage, but the clock is ticking, both on the oddball and the time from those respawns. The long hold, and now here's the rotation. This is good for QI. They forced a rotation, but they need to cut off that oddball carrier.
Susage on screen. Ball's going to be picked up from Putnam for now, but here comes the kills. Darker User traded out by Bobo, but it's 3, make it 4 down for Putnam. The ball recovered from QI, 95 to 81. Game's not done just yet. The round's not over just yet. But can Putnam get this collapse? Can they find the kills? The Commando in the hand of Revolution. He's putting down so much damage. The break is out. And Putnam, round number 1 goes to them.
A beautiful way to wrap up round number 1 with the use of that Commando. And we just saw so many full team wipes back and forth. QI had several. Putnam had the one that counted right there to end out the first round. A very competitive round. Something you love to see. But still QI falling just short.
Now in round 2, QI. They need to find some success, Magic, because it seems like they are always on the edge of victory. Multiple times, they just cannot clutch up and finish the job. So now with that early ball time, they're going to rotate it down into the pit. Players off the respawn for Putnam, going to be laying down the law with these BRs. 0 finds 2, 3 make it 4 down for QI. And Putnam's going to pick this ball up, rotate it over to the A stronghold.
All right, this push is too early, Chonkman. Most of your team is on the respawn screen, so you're pushing into multiple players. Somehow he manages to make it work, but look at the cost of his teammates. Not being able to get a full push as a team, he's gonna fall, and now Putnam just have a stronger hold than they would have if he had waited like 5 seconds for the respawning players.
It's timed, and now under pressure. QI Halo gonna set up here a little bit of a crossfire. This is the recharge blender now. You see the positioning of these players for Putnam, and this is gonna be hard to break. The energy sword trying to make it a little bit easier, but he misses the mark and cut down nobody. And now looking at Kensei, this is the crossfire that is so damaging to many teams on recharge. This is where things can really get out of hand.
I think I'm going to make it a little bit worse. I'm sorry, Seymour, but the rushing sword player, I think, ended up on a teammate's plasma grenade is what killed him. So they just gave the sword to Putnam City in the defensive position, and now they have to fight their way back. Zero now has the oddball in hand, but we do have the attack continuing. Susage is closing in. The sword hits its mark at the final second, but this brawl is still continuing.
QI Halo making this as scrappy as could be. Nice damage from Darker User. The nade placement and the finisher from Susage coming out to help your teammates. Perfect play right now for QI Halo to stay alive in this round. Down by 50 points. They need to hold this setup. They cannot afford a break. Plasma Pistol's not going to hit the shot. Zero is going to find that first kill. Ball being rotated over to the control room. A lot of damage being done, but the active camo in the hand of Zero, they have no idea where he's coming from. And this could be the break. This could be the break that Putnam needs. Zero gets the last kill on the Darker User, and the ball in the hands of Putnam.
You could say that they had zero idea where he was. I had to get one groan out of you tonight, Seymour. That's just the way it works. But here comes Putnam now on the defensive hold, and they've been pretty happy here on that elevator lift side of the map, blocking the door. Zero might have the most kills for the team, but also has the most objective time. But 3 are going down now for Putnam. The final player is the oddball. I'm sorry, the oddball holder is still alive. Putnam now need to regroup in order to make a new push.
That's 2 down for Putnam. Can't afford to keep this one scrappy like UI did. They're going to do so anyway. Zero, no respect for the other team, and it's going to show with the Chalkman delivering a headshot with the shock rifle. Not going to hit the second one, and you see that Putnam now looking for the break. They're going to get it with 3 down. QI give the ball back. 17 seconds left, Magic, and Putnam are going up 3-0.
And this is a tough spot for Artifact Kid because he was the last one alive, but he did a lot of damage, actually setting up for the pinch. And it was in the nick of time. QI Halo, even though Artifact Kid was acting solo, he stayed far enough away, lobbing grenades from range, allowed his teammates off a respawn to come in for that trap.
QI, they are putting up quite a remarkable fight for this round. But is it going to be enough? The beatdown from the oddball, but he drops it into the pit. And that's going to be recovered by Putnam. Nobody has eyes on this ball carrier. Sausage can't get the shots. 7 seconds left. QI nowhere to be found. And game number 3 is going the way of Putnam. 3 going on right now for this grand final. And I'm a big fan of it. I'm also a big fan of this game for Straight Slayer. Can QI Halo keep it going? Can they give us a capture the flag? Well, off the start, you see a 2-2 split for both teams. Splanker's going to get picked up by Putnam. A little bit of early damage. Can you get the finisher? You can if you're Zero, especially when you have those rockets in your back pocket.
Zero already starting out at 3-0 and hoping to see it all the way through. And there's the Bulldog also in the hands of Putnam City. Unfortunately, Zero's killing spree potential was cut short. QI not wasting too much time, but right off the rip, they lost those power-up weapons. They didn't have the Bulldog, they didn't have the rockets, and now they need to rely on the lack of ammo to hopefully find a way to answer back. But Putnam already with that 5-point lead.
And look at how much damage that Commando did off that corner, and it allows for Putnam City just to clean up the rest. The Bulldog in those close quarter situations. Artifact get a little bit of a ring of the bell off that headshot. And Putnam, this is where you see they want to be your champions. They want this to be a flawless sweep.
Oh, I like that win from Chonkman. Then I think he was going for a little bit of a ninja there on the second. You got to give him credit for going for the play. Wasn't enough. And now we see QI rolling through. They have their team back. They seem to be a little bit more grouped up here, but they're going to meet Bobo, who went 13.0 KDA on this game too. But right here, he is shut down. We're seeing another side to what QI can deliver.
And Sausage gets shut down over towards purple. No pinch at all. No crossfire for QI Halo. You see the drop wall to allow for Chalkman. Maybe they have a little bit of help there, and Bulldog in the back pocket. Good for one, but traded out immediately. So power weapon going to be flipped over, hand delivered to Putnam City. It doesn't look like it's going to help in the long range battle. The BR is flying right now for QI Halo. 15-19. You can see that Spanker is
here we go.
Picked up by Artifact Kid, actually. So this is a good chance for QI to start collecting some kills. Starker user gonna clean up a little bit of that damage. Shots down range, not gonna hit their mark. They gotta back down for now.
You know what Darker User did, though? He did dodge that rocket, so it was not a complete loss there on that retreat play. Here comes the push now from Putnam City, and we're 3 down on each team. A double kill from Sensei, looking for the third player. Darker User last alive. They're going to meet in the back of B, and that's the takedown. Kensei not allowing for that retreat to come through.
Mando picked up by Artifact Kid, who's got his hands all over these power weapons. Almost catch that first kill, though. A lot of damage going to be dealt by Putnam City. All 3 players just going to fly forward. Strong arm in QI Halo. Back on down its tram. On to one shot right now will be these QI players trying to hold on strong. His Artifact Kid going to be finessing his life, but right into the line of sight of somebody else. Putnam City, another 4 down in their favor. now reaching 11-point lead.
4 down for QI means they do have that fresh reset, but this is the part of the game where they have historically in the series crumbled, but they need to show us something different, some of that consistency, some of that comeback ability right here before this game is very quickly going to get out of hand. So QI now at the back of A, one player sneaking through tires. I think it's Artifact Kid with a bulldog. He gets one takedown. The grenades are coming in, not able to dodge, and now the flank, that's 2, that's 3 down, that's 4 down for QI.
And Spankers in 2 seconds. Don't mind if I do, Revolution says.
So
he's
free.
gonna pick this one up and for free now looking to put this one away. 13 kills remaining. Chalkman gonna have a rocket in the back now. Dark User trying to pull things back. The beat down on the staircase. Artifact Kid goes 1 for 1. Trades are good, but they're just not good enough if you're QI trying to get a comeback. 39 kills now for Putnam. Commando in the hand of Zero. He's going to clean up Sausage. BR now finds a second one of the Darker. And look at this. He stays alive. The grenades just to allow for an escape.
And he's used that frag grenade to stall long enough for his shield to regen, but what he didn't bargain for is 2 players. How does he win that fight from low ground with the use of the thruster, the mobility to stay alive and win in a 1v2 scenario?
Artifact Kid trapped in the back. Trying to milk this as long as he can. But ultimately, Kensei is going to find it. Sausage goes down 2. 3 kills remaining. Putnam City on the brink of being your high school esports league full major champions. They can put it away here. Just 2 more kills. Susage is going to go down. Artifact Kid drops. 1 left standing, but it's going to be an ultimate drop for the team. Putnam, they collapse. They find the last kill, and they're going to be